We're bringing you breaking news that the new interim coach of the Brave Gladiators is, of course, Woody Jacobs. I'm joined by Woody Jacobs, the new interim coach. Coach, congratulations first and foremost.
Thank you so much. Very delighted, very overwhelmed to be once again part of the national fold, and it came as a surprise. But I did apply for the position, so I think maybe from that. They said that maybe the best man is Woody. So delighted to come and work with the girls and to go to COSAFA and go to the African Women Championship. So yes, nice to be here.
Now, Coach, apart from the girls that you're taking up now, you have been involved with the likes of Tigers, UNAM, Okahanya, Pirates, just to name a few, the Brave Warriors assistant coach. What are you expecting from these girls, and what is your first assignment with them?
Well, the first assignment obviously is going to COSAFA, which starts on the 28th of October. The team, we intend departing and going to Port Elizabeth, where the competition will be held as from maybe the 19th, depending on logistics and those kind of stuff. The team has been preparing unofficially until yesterday when I joined. So to be honest with you, apart from what I expect from them, what I've seen this far is I'm thinking that this team has come in leaps and bounds, and I think the good mixture and I think the good work behind the scenes done by the technical director, Ms. Jacqueline Chipanga, Mamika Sona, Kapeng, and Jackie Gertze, it cannot go without noticing what they have done with the team and the girls that have kept together for quite some time. And I see a huge, a nice balance between experience and youth, and that delights me. And when I worked, actually I've never worked in women football before, and last year when they asked me to come and help out with the under-20s, is the first time I see that it's actually it's something new in coaching, because women they tend to learn differently than men. And one thing I've seen is that you can form them better, and they listen to instructions and they follow instructions to the T, unlike the men. Not that I'm diminishing the men and their ability, but it's just because of the backlog that they have in terms of grassroots football that they don't have. They make up with it with the enthusiasm that they have for learning, and that delights me. And it's nice to work with people that wants to learn, and I want to bring my wealth of experience from those clubs that you've mentioned. I'm one of the coaches that has been well traveled. They say itchy feet, if I remember well. So yes, once again, I'm back in the national fold, and it's a good one. I've said no to the Brave Warriors, and that chapter is behind me. I want to start a new chapter, and that new chapter is with the Brave Gladiators.
Now, talking about the players, you mentioned youth and experience, but not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. You talked about your technical team as well in the press conference. You're bringing in new faces. You're bringing in a strength and conditioning coach. Just talk to us about her and her capabilities and why you have so much confidence in her.
Well, when I started coaching Okahanya United, I saw Virginia. She was running her own boot camp, and she was so enthusiastic about coaching and conditioning, which is a main subject. And at that time, she was still studying at ETN. So I roped her in and I threw her in the deep end. And I think the only way that you will only be able to see whether somebody can survive is by throwing them in the deep end. So this is an experiment, but it's an experiment that I believe, based on her capabilities, that I believe it will work. And I will also assist her, because that's what a team is there for. We need to be there for each other. Where you come short, the other one help you. And I'm not looking at, I'm a very positive person. I don't look at negatives. I don't look at, yes, but I mean, you find that a player plays at the age of 16, he plays for his senior national team, but then he's not too young. But when somebody is roped in, they are inexperienced. So that doesn't sit well with me. I'm a person, and I look for a woman. I look for a woman. I could have gone anywhere. I have a lot of players that has opened their own boot camps. That, and here comes to mind Rudy Lowe and all that. But I said, this is the woman's side, and it needs to be run by women. And I want to leave them capacitated. I want to share my knowledge that I've gained over the 20 odd years in Namibian football at the different levels in the males game. I want to give so that I influence them, and they can take something from me, and I take something from them. But when I leave here, I leave a well-equipped, empowered, capacitated team behind that can run the show.
Thank you, Coach, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you.
Well, that was me from the NFA Technical Center. You heard it here from Coach. He's leaving a legacy behind, and he's encouraging every female soccer player out there to join the team and to grow in this football country of ours. From me at the NFA Technical Center, it's back to you in studio.